Hit me that button right there, and recording on go. Fantastic. All right, so who remembers what happened last time?
We are down in Ukatar.
Oh yeah, I guess that did happen last time. Um, yeah. So, we towards I guess it wasn't really towards the beginning. It was kind of in the middle. We resumed our lovely excursion at the brain farm, and we were able to find a rallying point for aberration forces. So instead of using the pocket nuke on the brain farm itself, we got the idea to maybe we should plant this in this lovely demi-plane. We got this idea after Ukutar kind of just went face first into this portal, just kind of suddenly. Everyone was kind of discussing, like, oh, maybe we should check it out, maybe let's not check it out. And then, Ukutar just skydive, portal diving right in, and tossing rope over, hoping it would leave him attached, but the rope immediately snapped, so that was already the first, like, uh-oh. Yeah, got in there. Ukutar was attempting to distract, join. I don't know. He was keeping the aberrations vaguely occupied for a while. And unfortunately, it seemed like at least Synthrom, the leader of the aberration forces, was privy or onto him about his deceptions and persuasions. And even though Nathan tried to, do a nice, cool, honorable, like, hey, let me 1v1 them, and, I want to handle this, and they did not respect that duel whatsoever.
It was an attempt to get Ukatar closer to the portal so he would have a shorter run when he went to make a break for it.
Yeah, absolutely. And he almost made it. Like, he was, I think, like 10 feet away from the portal, and he got hit with collapse distance from one of the
And he
stars.
not won the save.
Yeah, he was making so many saves the whole time. It was like, it's like 26 to like 18, like 20, and then it was just like one. And I was like, "Oh no." That is unfortunate. So that kind of sealed his fate, at least as far as we were thinking, because I think it was Zach. You mentioned, like, it's like, maybe they'll just capture him and, like, try to get info and stuff out of him, and that was not the case. Because what's up?
Maybe if he didn't move.
Yeah, that is true.
Then again, he did save. He did happen to save another one of the party members. So
Yes, he was told telepathically that if he took another step or motion, he would turn to ash. So he, Misty stepped closer and used a banishment on Magnum, praying to Infinite Eyes, hoping that, he can at least keep Magnum safe out of this. And then it promptly hit by a disintegration ray, turning him into ash in view of a few of the party, which was kind of dramatic. And now we've been in retreat, trying to get out of the brain farm before. Well, man, it doesn't really matter before too much, I guess. But the psionic disruptor is still armed and very close to going off. And then it went off by the time we got out of the brain farm. We did, however, attract several pursuers that were charged you all through the portal, and on the way out, we got to see something of good news for once in this day of continual bad things happening. We saw some dragons in the sky, and before we even knew that there were riders on the dragons, Kyosu had a great idea to alert the dragons over to drag them into this conflict either way. But as they got closer, we found out that the people on the dragons were Raoun and some of Raoun's trusted champions. So we are going to resume pretty much right there. Did I miss anything? I don't know if I know a lot happened. Well, not really. I said a few turns happened, but a lot happened in those turns. If we are good, then let me roll round into the initiative order. I waited till everyone was here for it because I figured that'd be a little more thrilling, even when I don't know when they're going. All right, boop, on pause. I did install this new combat mod, so I'm gonna apologize if weird shit happens because it's installed. I ran through a test of it; it seems fine, but it'll do a few quality of life stuff. So let me roll for round. Oh, you love to see it. Alright, so Raoun and friends are moving after Kyosu because Kyosu has a 31 initiative, and when I had to write that
I love alert.
Mm-hmm. Truly good. Alright. So, Kyosu, you will be starting us off.
Alright, I still hear like the previous theme playing, but I'm not sure where it is.
Oh.
Hold on, let me refresh before doing my turn. But my turn is pretty simple since I am slow falling. I know exactly how to handle this situation now that I have gotten a new spell. I mean, about how far in the air have I fallen? Probably.
I don't know. How fast does Featherfall drop you?
It's
Let me see.
60 feet per round.
Okay. So I guess, I mean, honestly, if it's 60 feet around, you probably ended up pretty far down there. Like, I would say, how did we say it was like 10 feet up, 10 feet up, 10 feet up. So you would probably hit the ground by the time the turn hit. So it'd be roughly around 50-ish feet from where you fell right into there.
Alright, if that's the case, then I gotta prepare myself by going this way. Because I don't think I have an ability to just get back up there, and if I did, it would it would probably use my 6th level spell.
Ooh, yeah, don't want to do that yet.
You know what? I could use a 3rd level sending spell. Where's... Maybe there's probably a better way to instant message them. What to do? What to really do? Actually, I might instead move over to the right or left here because I know that I know that some of them are gonna want to come down here, and they'll probably be in this large group. And I will prepare to cast a spell as soon as something comes over. I think I have 1 or 2 things that I want to disintegrate.
Ooh.
And if I happen to be not visible to them at the time that immediately, as soon as they might be looking up at the dragons, then I'm willing to take that opportunity. I've got my calculations and I ready a spell.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Boop. Alrighty. Let me see here.
Okay.
Alright, 1 sec, sorry. I'm setting one thing up real quick. Whatever, that's that. Not worried about it. Alright, so Raoun and friends. How much movement do we have? Oh, yeah. Honestly, yeah, because they... Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what they all particularly saw. And they are going to be swooping downward to land on the bridge. Or at least be flying near the bridge. So they will be using their dash actions to kind of position themselves to a point where they could see the party. And Raoun... Oop, oop. Okay. Roll for friendos too. Boop. Man, they are not very perceptive. I mean, they are coming down, you know, flying on a dragon at high speeds at a sharp angle. Alright, so unfortunately, they were able to spot you guys, sort of, but they haven't quite landed yet, so they haven't seen the horde of aberrations headed through the Brainfarm entrance.
Yeah, they're still pretty 100 feet above.
Yeah. So they dashed.
Don't worry, they'll show up.
Oh yeah. But Raoun does notice the party and can see you all there, since you guys aren't like super hidden or hiding. You guys have been sprinting. But Raoun does seem to look at you all with slight confusion and concern. Hard to really make out anything else from Raoun being so high up. All right, move over to Rengar.
All right, I think I want to use Wild Shape to turn into a giant eagle.
Eagle! Alright. Eagle. Let me just spawn that eagle in for you. And... giant eagle. There you go, buddy. So you have a fly speed of 80 as a giant eagle. It's pretty dang good.
I'll just kind of hang out over here.
Alright. Flying upwards onto the bridge, yeah? Or above it?
Just slightly above it.
Okay. I'll add a little boop, just to... Alright. So Rengar, eagle! And flies upwards towards the bridge. Solidifying the fact that they saw the party. Yep, that's them. Alright. Over to Nathan.
To be perfectly honest, there's not very much I can do midair. So just...
So we're midair at the moment?
Are we, or did we land? I thought we were...
You landed. So Featherfall, you fall at a rate of 60 feet per round, and the drop wasn't further than that.
Okay. Honestly, I'm not sure what all I can do in this situation. Oh, I can't see anything over the wall, can I?
Unfortunately not.
I'll hold my action to where if I see an enemy, I'll shoot him, but that's the best I'm probably gonna get.
True. Did you want to reposition at all, or because you did see Kyosu start to walk backwards towards that area?
Sorry, I have push to talk on. I'll probably move back a little bit, but not by much, because it's still like the main grouping of the party and the...
Oh yeah, for sure. All right, readying to give a good shoot. Well, when the time is right. Vaxis.
I think I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to reposition a little bit, but get ready just in case something comes up that I can see. I might step a little bit further back, but that's it. Flumpo is going to...
Hey, Flumpo.
He's going to chill back there.
All right. Death Kiss and Friendos. Like Friendos in quotations here. So they have that and a dash, so that can get them to out there-ish. Alright. Don't want to grab him. Barreling down. They're probably in a more scattered position like this. And then, how far do these guys
Like the zombie hordes.
Yeah. They be hoarding. Aberrant quickness. Goes to there, goes to there, goes to there. This boy has not as much movement, so he goes to there. The second one appears that goes to there. And then these guys are clustered with them just slightly further back.
Alright, I need to go check my fireball width. I have the calculation.
This hallway is gonna not be good for these aberrations on a second fireball takeout.
My question is, how thick is the bridge?
You mean like going like vertically thick, or?
Yeah.
So probably about 15 feet up.
So my main question is, if I use a fireball,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'll probably have to go a bit up anyways, like closer to here to get a decent angle, but I don't think I can like hit the bottom of it and hit them through it, right?
No. You would. The more luck you would need there is if the fireball would actually do enough damage to the bridge to do anything to it, but it wouldn't.
Disintegrate the bridge.
Ooh, how far of a gap of objects does that burn through? A
What
10-foot
that's
portion of it?
not going to be enough to be able to do anything substantial here, but
If the bridge was narrower, maybe.
that would I don't even know how this thing is being. Is it held up by like pillars or something?
Under the center section, there's columns that are also holding it.
And how thick are these columns?
Let me see. Probably about 1.5 feet thick. You're not entirely sure what the material is, but it looks stone-like.
So if I hit it with a fireball, that might damage.
It could collapse the bridge.
I mean, I don't know. I guess if it has concussive force, I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, I'll probably be fine. I want to wait until they get a little further forward.
Okay. Alright,
Do we have any more enemy turns?
not that we can see. There's some more nonsense going on inside the brain farm, but this is all that's relevant. So over to you, Magnum.
So first thing I'm gonna do. Oh, hold on a second. I'm gonna use a potion.
Oh yeah, a little potion.
Okay. And sorry, trying to get my character sheet up on a different screen real quick so I can see what I have available and whatnot.
For sure.
Not a lot I can do unless I want to run up there, and I don't particularly want to run up there at the moment.
I'll wait. I mean, I want to figure out a way to just get a good angle later.
I think I might at least try and get up here to see what's going on. How much movement would that cost me to move up this cliff?
Do you have a climb speed or nah?
Yeah, I have a climb speed equal to my movement.
Oh, okay, yeah. You could pretty much go, 45 feet. You could get to right here. Boop, boop.
Okay, done. Bloop. And I'm just gonna kind of keep an eye out on what's going on the bridge for the moment.
Sounds good.
And that's basically my turn.
Oh,
Whoops. Sorry, I hit the end. I saw there's an end turn button. I was like, hey, end turn.
All good.
All right, I didn't want to use my stuff unless there's a cantrip that it would be cool. Actually, can I see this guy?
If you position yourself a little slightly to the left over here.
Now, my goal is to see if I can position myself slightly up.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I want to get a good position to also ask the question about how high up is this metal thing?
The metal thing, there is about a 25-foot clearance for that.
25-foot
Because
clearance.
there's a lot of large aberrations, so they want to make sure they can pass and leave freely.
Alright. How far can I get with just 30 feet of movement?
Since this is a huge slant and it required rope to be able to get up it well enough, we 5, 10, 20, 30, you would barely be able to get up there.
Yeah, just move over to here. With the badly injured Magnum. And yeah, I don't think I'm going to be making much further in this case,
Yeah.
but...
Yeah. Also, this line here is a rope. The rope from way earlier.
It is.
Alright, get onto the rope, have that in one hand. I've got 2 third-level spells for this. I can burn it on. Let me just see what the,
Although I feel like the rope may have gathered some ice by this point.
Yeah, it's a little chilly. It's still pretty windy.
My goal is I want to see if I can, like, target a little bit around the edge-ish of the can I target around here?
Oh, with the fireball? Yeah.
Can I go even a slight bit further to the right, or would I have to target that further?
You would be able to get one more point over to the right.
If that's the case, I would like to move one over to the right. Let me see if I can adjust that.
Yeah.
There we go. This also targets... Oh wait, I think I needed to target everyone.
Yeah.
Now! This is how you do math!
I do like that.
I don't know if that automatically did it. Oh wow, most of them failed. Except for that one that got a 27!
Damn.
One star spawn wrangler that got a 17.
Oh yeah, there's a so two successes and from the star spawn. The choker seems to have survived, but they're all pretty beat up from that, except the ones that made it. They got injured, and 2 barely injureds.
Oh, well that didn't go as well as I had expected, but that's still technically like, I don't know, 100 to 200 damage in a turn.
Big DPS, let's go. AoE. Kyosu does what Kyosu does best, slinging a very well calculated fireball.
Get inverse matricide.
Well, now if the pursuers had any question on where they were getting hit from, they know it might be at least from this way. So.
Hey, I count that as a win.
Yeah, that's definitely a win, especially since you've softened them up for Raun and friends who are
riding dragons with breath weapons.
They are.
I distracted them.
Uh-oh. Just getting hit by a fireball and then immediately this is about to happen. Oh my goodness. Let's see if this works. There we go. First off, we'll have this person swoop lower and get to just about 20 feet up. What are your weapons? Oh, you have a line weapon. I thought you had a cone. That's okay. Works
line will do.
just as funny. Hold on, let me zoom out a bit to try to hit more targets. Yeah. Oh.
60-foot line.
Oop, there we go. Alright. Try that again. Nani? Maybe. Resource consumption. No. There we go. That should do it. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I was being real finicky. Alright, so that hits. What kind of? Really, it looks like we can hit 3. Oh no, we can hit 4 with this. Yeah. There we go. That's the play. A line of what? Moonlight. Yeah. Good lord. these star spawn manglers are agile little dudes. Alright, so that's the first dragon and the dragon rider. The dragon rider's obviously sticking on the dragon, not hopping off.
Yeah, they were already jumpy after the fireball.
Yeah. A little jumpy. Alright. Next dragon pops a... He has a cone right here. Ooh.
Fails and successes. Nice.
All right, so let me check the ones that fail because this one has a funny extra effect of being incapacitated.
Just incapacitate.
Yes. I'll do the not asleep. I'll do the unconscious. No, I'll do the stunned. All right. So stunned. Fail. Oh my god, this one is getting beat up. This might be a moot point because the next breath weapon might take them out. But whatever. All right. And then Raoun swoops down on the crystal dragon, getting quite close. Actually, there we go. And then this one's gonna be far. Well, actually, hold on. Yeah, we'll do this one. Far enough back to hit the Star Spawn Hulk in the background. Ooh. So much radiant damage. Good God, okay. So 37,
That
radiant-
is ludicrous.
Alright, so we have one. This guy's still alive, but they're stunned. And then this guy is alive, and then the Hulk and everything else is dead. I got hit.
Oh no, the Hulk is just injured.
Alright. So let me do a little cleanup here. Zoop. And zoop. Alright. So the dragons swoop in and start just absolutely devastating them. A moonlight breath, a scintillating breath, very bright lights, and a very loud, debilitating breath. High-pitched, nearly inaudible sound. And what was the other ones? Burst of brilliant radiance. So it's very colorful and very high-pitched up there. Good thing no one has dog hearing. All right. Rengar, you got a front row seat to that. You got to see that in all of its shiny glory.
Well, since I saw all that gigantic mess of fuckery that just happened, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and attack one of these dudes so they know not to shoot me next.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I'm gonna go down here and I'm gonna attack. Oh god, I've already forgotten how to do the attacks on this guy. Let's see, features. Ah, here we go. Did it do the roll? No. Okay.
No, just kind of. Oh, there we go. Ooh, that's a big hit.
Get him!
Coming in for the beak. And then multi-attack into talons, I believe.
Yeah. Let's see. Is it just one talon? I want to say it's just one talon.
Yeah.
It
One-
just doesn't say on here.
Okay, yeah, one beak and one with talons, so.
Well, the talon doesn't give me anything to roll, so.
Huh. Here, let me see if it'll just fixes it. I can roll it, apparently. I rolled terribly for you, I'm sorry.
That's okay, I didn't die. I'm fine.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
that one you. Alright, so that giant eagle comes swooping in, starts giving the pecks and swipes with the talons. Raoun definitely making note of that, you know, that you are certainly an ally, that they saw like a vague little person in the distance turn into an eagle and start flying this way, so at least it's good to know they know that you're on their side.
Yeah, I really don't want to be the next target of any sort of breaths or dragon attacks, so.
That's a good idea. So Nathan, you kind of got a low angle of what happened. You saw all three dragons swoop in and breathe light and sound at the enemies.
Could have never calculated this.
So Nathan's probably going to attempt to climb the mountain.
Mhm.
So
You can head over to the rope and then start scurrying up on that.
a help pop-up came up and I couldn't touch any of my controls for a second.
Oh.
That is 15, so it leaves 5 left for my movement, but I'm going to bonus action dash
Mhm.
and use the rope, and this is difficult terrain up here.
Yep.
So 10, 20, 30.
Just go,
then-
crawl by Kyosu. Oh, I think I lost your voice. I can't hear you anymore.
Sorry, is Magnum within reaching range of me?
From here, yes.
I'm going to hold up my hands like I want him to help me up, like, because that's what he's climbing, right? If Magnum does take my hands, does Magnum reach down to grab it?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and help you out.
Okay. So I don't need help up right now, it's just the grabbing thing. I'm going to use lay on hands without... Nathan doesn't realize this is what he's doing, but he's going to heal Magnum.
Hell yeah. Lay on hands.
Took a level in Paladin or something.
Yeah.
Alright, and that heals up to... Lay
It's
on
quick
hands.
standard roll.
Am I? Oh, I'm just blind.
It has no effect on undead and constructs.
Oh,
Is he not a construct, or is he a construct? Because we've
I
used
believe-
healing magic on him before.
yeah. It's that weird area. I think healing stuff still works on Warforged. So
Yeah, we're considered a living construct,
yeah.
which is a little bit different. We can be affected by healing that would not normally affect constructs.
Okay. It should be good though. I went ahead and applied it.
Nice.
Schwa.
And since I'm level 2 in Paladin, I have 10 total hit points I can add.
Yep.
Then I'm just gonna go at least throw 5 in.
Okay.
As Nathan grabs your hand, all of a sudden, some of the dents in your armor, probably internally or something like that, like seem to like re-smooth themselves back out. You're feeling a little bit better all of a sudden.
There's less internal grinding.
Yeah. All right. Whoops. There we go. Sweet. All right. All right. So Magnum is healed for that amount, and I believe that puts us over to Vaxis.
Okay, I think I'm gonna try climbing the rope as well. Is any portion of this difficult terrain?
While you're climbing, it is going to cost double your movement, just
Okay.
because you're climbing, and it's going to take a bit longer, even though the rope is there.
Yeah, so 5. Well, no, come on, move. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Is that as far as I can go?
And then you can go 35. You can do one more square because your movement speed's 35, I think. So.
Okay.
And then you can choose to dash to gain that movement again, but the rope is pretty crowded, and you might not be able to get all the way to the top.
Yeah. Can I see anything from here?
Unfortunately, not really. The eagle's swiping around. You can see the eagle swinging at stuff, but you can't quite get a good enough angle because you're a little too far down. Kind of.
Yeah.
He's like, he's right there, but there's a chunk of bridge in the way.
Yeah. Well, I think I'll wait here, kind of one hand on the rope, sort of hanging back, waiting for them to clear up top. But I'm ready to, I guess, kind of, if I can shoot something at, with my teeth, I don't know. I'm ready. If I can see something, I'll shoot it.
That sounds good. All
Yeah,
right.
Lump goes with me too.
Yeah. Lumpo be moving. All right.
I imagine you have the rope wrapped around your horn, or you're using one of your antlers to extend the bowstring.
Yeah. I like that idea. All right. Our pal Death Kiss and friends, their turn. Hi, Kaja.
Hi.
Welcome home.
Thank you.
Reinforcements are kicking some ass, and the party has a little bit of extra strength from the level up mid encounter. But it's going pretty good though.
Oh, that's a spooky looking guy.
Oh yeah. Well, these are friends,
Oh,
and then
that guy. That's not a friend.
yeah, that guy's not a friend, and none of these, but they don't see those yet.
Cool.
All right.
Alright, I'll let you guys get to it.
Love you. All right. Yeah, I had one already, but that other one's sitting in there. All right. Words, things. So, oh yeah, aberrations. The star spawn mangler in front of at Rengar is going to be doing some retaliatory strikes using their the classic It Never Gets Old flurry of claws. Yoink. All right. Swinging, of course. All 6 towards Rengar. Rengar, look out. That's a big youch. 2. Alright. Ashed. I like how it's still set up to say ashed. Alright, so you get knocked out of wild shape.
Cool, so I fall like 10 feet.
Yeah, it's not too far.
Good, I'll be a lot harder to hit now.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Unfortunately, because he's a dum-dum and he doesn't understand how wild shape works. So the rest of his claws continue swiping at the area where you were, and once your transformation ends, you know for a fact that only those first 2 attacks hit you. It does look confused after that. And is going to try to move up towards you, but it can't attack anymore, so. Alright, this one goes over here and like hops on the side of the bridge. So I think this triggers a Vaxis opportunity, or an opportunity, ready to attack towards something you could see. Kind of hopped onto the side of the bridge.
So do I just shoot him regular like?
Yep. Shoot them all regular like.
Okay. Yeah, I like to. They got the rope around my horn.
Mm-hmm.
If Legolas can do it, I can do it. I'm sure.
Do it.
Oh, let's see. Oh fuck. Well,
Come on.
I tried.
Yeah, you tried.
I scared him a little.
I scared him a little. This one is going to attempt to slap Rengar with regular multi-attack. I thought oh, there we go. I selected the wrong thing. Boop, there we go.
I was really hoping I'd live longer as an eagle, because I really wanted to take a bonus action to just poop on one of them.
I'm sorry. Fly over poop. The most powerful bonus action. Alright, this one swings twice and completely misses you, Rengar. Let me roll a quick check here on this lovely fella. Alright. So this guy realizes that he probably can't fist fight a dragon. And so he is going to look towards the people who did shoot him with a fireball and shot an arrow their way. And he's going to be attempting to make some movement and provoking an opportunity attack from Rengar, as he's basically just going to be attempting to run down these chains. Would you like to stab him, Rengar?
Yes, I would like to stab him very much.
Yes,
Please.
Here, please do. I'll put him right here. That's when he provokes.
Where is my stuff?
Scimitar. I think it's in inventory.
There we go.
Give them the slashies, medium style.
Which one is it?
The one on your diagonal right here.
Oh, nice!
Hit him with the crit. Hit him with the crit.
Get that crit result.
Yeah, roll on that crit table.
Roll on the crit table. How do you roll on it again? I've never actually landed one of these.
Okay, yeah. So there's a tab in the top right. One of those is called rollable tables, and you, yeah. Well, there you go. Well, damn. So he gets hit going this way. All right, this is. I'm gonna add some fun to this. All right, so blah 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 blah. Surprise. If you're surprised, you can't move or take an action. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. Go ahead and roll your critical hit damage, your raw damage for it. Ooh, a little pokey. So he comes dashing by you, and you a little peeved about your situation with the giant eagle getting knocked out so quickly. You swing with a lot of rage behind the strikes, and your swing actually causes 2 of his 6 arms to get completely lopped off. And then, shocked and surprised by this, but his momentum still carrying him, you chop the limbs off, and he goes barreling off the side of the bridge, not on the chain and not towards the lower part either. He gets knocked completely off balance and heads this way, taking an additional 4d6 falling damage.
Not his day, huh?
Truly not his day.
Flat.
And he did.
Boom. That's fantastic. Okay, that was on your opportunity attack. Good on ya. This dude's incapped. Starspawn Hulk is Starspawn Hulk, so he's got a dash to get anywhere he needs to be. He does have the range to reach up towards this dragon, though, but he can't attack because he had to dash. We delete this template. Another Starspawn Hulk doing the same thing. Boop boop a doo. You see that guy getting closer. And then next up we have 2 more of these fellas. And then this fella these fellas moving in. Alright. Let me shift these to the side. What's their speed? 30. So dashing gets them to about right here and about right here. And these guys are a little further ahead. And that's it for the baddies.
A mind witness, jeez.
Alright, let's take a look. What do? Maybe like 20, and that would be like another 20. That would be like 20, and that would be like another 20. So I think I'll do that then. Go here, then run up here. 45.
Boom.
And I'm gonna rage.
Oh yeah.
My last rage. Let me make sure the effect actually applies. 1 second. Start turn. Okay. That should do it. For the rage. Okay. And I'm going to turn to this guy and ask him a question. I think I'm just going to attack normally, just because I'm so low on, I'm fairly low on health right now.
Good call.
So that hits. So let's do some versatile damage.
Boom. First slice going for 13.
And I forgot to mention I'm using my claws.
Claw time.
Get the claw.
So first claw attack.
Ooh.
And hold on a second. I've almost forgotten what to double check. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and make the second claw attack.
Ooh. A 28. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it.
It was almost a crit. And that'll do for my turn.
Alright. You saw Rengar lopping off limbs, and you got a little jealous and lopped off some limbs from this guy, too. Alright. I believe that brings it over to Kyosu. You got to see a lovely set of breath weapons take out a good chunk of them, but it sounds like more of them are coming down that hallway. You're trying to ponder and calculate just how many of them could have possibly gotten through the portal before the psionic disruptor went off. You know that there can't be too many more of them, and if any ones that show up after this are likely somehow blasted from the other plane and are likely heavily wounded. What would Kyosu like to do next?
I didn't even notice that it was my thing, but I want to go up the rope a little more.
Ayo, yeah.
I don't know why I lack permission to use my own token.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Never mind. That was weird. I'm gonna get up the rope. Anyways, I see an injured star spawn Hulk.
You do.
And I'm a little far away. I'm not sure if I need to hide or anything for it, but you know what? I might as well give it a shot. How far does this go? $60 feet. Yeah, you're just in range. Alright, let's hope that you don't survive. Let's hope you don't dodge. Because I'm about to do this.
Oh.
I want to use that spell. I know that I'm going to regret it, but time to make this man imaginary. Yeah, he failed!
Oh my god.
It's still alive!
Multiply by I! Alright, so you multiply him by I, and large chunks of him start to disintegrate. You notice that he's still clinging to existence somehow, likely infuriating you slightly, but also making you realize how durable these bastards really are.
But more importantly, learn learned a thing or two from my sister.
Oh yeah.
Now that oh yeah, wait a minute. I might also throw in a slight amount of extra force because why not? I have power surge.
Oh yeah. How much is that?
That's just that damage equal to half my wizard level. I think that's rounded up, so that's 6.
All right. Slightly more of him disintegrates when a little gust hits him. Alright, so Kyosu tossed a fireball and then on this last turn, and then a disintegrate on this turn. Absolutely all guns blazing.
In terms of damage, I think I'm doing the most right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, that's my turn.
Hell yeah. Raun and friends, do we get breath weapons? Oh my god.
Hey, one.
Oh
back.
my god!
Two are back.
No!
Hey, that's 3.
That can't be real. Okay. So all 3 of the dragon's breath weapons are recharged, and that recharge takes place at the beginning of the turn, mind you. So they are ready to go for another breath weapon. So
They've already caught their breath.
That's insane. All right, let me zoom out. Oh, no. Ah, crap. Hold on. It is charged. There we go. All right, let me zoom out.
They're about to be charged.
Truly blinded by the light. Yeah. All right. Sorry, I zoomed out so I could place this template a little better. Well, not much better. I can place it. I either missed them or. All right. Well, it's going to be hitting the 2 star spawn hulks and the chokers that decided they would be fast today.
Fast boys.
Oh my lord! One of the hulks succeeded, and it was the one at lower health. That's actually kind of depressing. So he's still alive. All right.
It went through the areas where he used to be.
All right. This one lands directly next to the star spawn hulk and shoots his breath this away.
Kill him!
Oh my god. Alright. The Hulk completely kind of just splatters from the high-pitched noise and the radiant light that hits him, leaving behind not a single trace. Alright, and the Starspawn Mangler, who is currently incapped, got hit for a little bit more. And then the other one lands here, saving his breath for the time being, and using a 2 claws and a bite to start trying to get rid of this one that's incapped. Advantage. Wait, no, incapped I don't think gives advantage, but that's fine. Yeah, I just can't take actions or reactions. Alright, whatever, that's fine. You got a lucky advantage here. Alright, swinging again. Claw. Will it be enough? Will it be enough? Not quite. And the bite. Big chomp, big chomp! Big chomp. Boom! Downed. Alright. And then I guess they could still use their movement. I forgot to kind of use a movement, but that's okay. We're gonna have this fella just be scooting inward a little bit, not going completely under the overhang, because in case they need to fly away. They're gonna scoot forward as well, and that one's fine. They've already landed. Does Raun have any fun spells? doop, 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 and
Any of the riders have range attacks?
Raun is using a spell, and one of them does. And sure. Raun uses bless. Blessing.
I don't see the image on Bless.
Yeah, I know it's a little broken on my end too. I don't know what's going on there.
Broken image!
Missing no. But blesses Rengar, Magnum, and Maza. Who Maza is about to take a nice bow shot at the Hulk near Magnum. Oh, it's a miss. Oh, it's not going to do the damage. Okay, I was like, why did it trigger for me to do damage? Alright, 1 attack, 2 attack. This guy sucks. Well, dice rolls suck. Got a 5 and an 8. That's unfortunate. Alright, takes 2 pot shots at the Star Spawn Hulk, seemingly missing both of them. Alright, Rengar. You saw the 2 of the dragons breathe another breath attack. It's getting bright up here.
All right, so let's see.
Bless gives a bonus to our attack rolls, correct?
Yep. A 1d4 bonus.
Nice.
Well, too bad that's like the weakest part of my entire existence is my melee.
Round doesn't know that.
I mean, I think it also applies to spell attacks. So.
True.
Well, good, because I'm gonna do this.
And it applies it to your saving throws in case you get hit with saves.
But
Right.
yeah, it won't affect your enemy saves.
Poison spray. Low roll, low roll. Ooh. Good lord. 6, 7.
Take that for
and
cantrip damage.
Cantrip. The Star Spawn Mangler getting hit with a blast of poison point blank from Rengar, causing him to slip into near death. Alright.
Then I just blow raspberries at him.
I love that idea. Alright, Nathan.
I'm going to climb up the rest of the way, so 10 to get here, and is this still rough terrain?
Up until you get to the chain.
Okay.
Like it's flat enough up there that you're able to get your footing.
Oh, I probably should have been able to make it all the way then.
Oh. So, after we hit the chain, then it's rough terrain again, right?
Yeah, to start climbing it, yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay. No, I got that back. Unless you have a climb speed.
Oh yeah.
30. I'm going to bonus action dash to get 30 more. That bonus action dash is amazing.
Isn't it though? It's fucking broken. 2nd level infinite bonus action dash. What is that?
Not to mention, bonus action disengage has its uses too.
Oh yeah.
Bonus
It
action
really does.
Age, oh my god.
I'm going to aim for this, here. See, I gotta zoom in a bit so I can actually see what's going on. I'm gonna aim with the Star Spawn in between Rengar and Norris?
Norsos, the Sapphire Dragon.
I'm assuming I'm getting ready to do something with the assumption that we're gonna have a short rest, at least like a short rest coming up soon.
Bro, if I don't give you guys a long rest after this, I'm a terrible GM.
So,
We haven't had a long rest in like 5 sessions.
also the melee weapon.
Had a lot of short rests, but what did it say?
I was reading the Divine Smite, but it's a melee, not a ranged.
Yeah. Smites only work on melee.
Also, I should be able to combo with Nathan a bit better with one of my maneuvers.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
And don't forget to add that sneak attack damage.
Thank you.
Nathan
I
out
have
here
completely
smite
forgotten.
sneak attacking. Well, not yet, but has the capacity to smite sneak attack. That's terrifying. Boom! Ooh! Very close to death, living off of that magic pixel. And then...
I have another attack.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Second strike. Second verse, same as the first. Boom! A nice double shot, causing the Starspawn Mangler that got hit by that poison spray by Rengar to go down.
Nice. Okay, that's my turn.
Hell yeah. Vaxis.
I'm gonna read up on some of my spells while I'm waiting.
Okay. Vaxis, a lot of ass kickeries going on up there.
Yeah. I guess I'm gonna get as far up the rope as I can. So
10, 20, 30, so you can get right next to Kyosu.
all right, can I see? I can see this.
Oh yeah, you can
motherfucker,
definitely
right?
see that motherfucker.
All right, little shooty.
Ooh.
All right, is he still clinging to life?
Yeah, just barely. Not quite as close as the magic pixel, but may as well be.
Okay. I'll hit him again.
Go down.
Or I won't.
No, you won't.
Or the bow just goes flying off the mountain.
I'm sorry, Vaxis. Dice do not.
I
like
mean,
her.
you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Did you just say dice to know you? Because that would be great.
Or, like,
Alright, ranged. The target can it's on an ally within the melee range. Uh
No,
oh.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, boy, bring it.
Going towards, well, this is the one that got chopped a lot by Magnum, so he probably has a claw to pick with him more than Rengar.
I don't care. I've got more health. Tell him to bring it. I'll call him a wolf.
I'm gonna roll evens or odds. Evens, it's Magnum, and odds, it's Rengar. Alright, odds, it's Rengar! Alright. And, oh, that explains that. Going for it! And it's a miss.
I thought that was a 1.
No. Oh, dude, that would have been great. Nat 1 on Vaxis, and then the opportunity attack gets a Nat 1. It's a chain of Nat 1s, and then his Nat 1 triggers an opportunity attack from Rengar, which he Nat 1s, and then the never-ending badly missed chain. Alright, so that was your second attack, right, Vaxis? This a-hole still clinging to life.
Indeed, it was. I guess Flumpo can fly up to join me, right?
Oh yeah. Here come the Flumpo.
Yeah, he'll just hang out.
Alright, and what
Hey,
might
okay.
be the last turn for our aberration friends? Let's see. Starspawn Hulk. He's going straight for Magnum. He's the first target he sees. He's going in for the double slam attack. Hit him with the double slammer. Boom. Nice. It looks like it did the resistance correctly.
yeah, dude.
Second attack is a miss. Nice, because if both attacks hit, an extra thingy happens. So it comes in for the double swipe. You see this thing's goofy arms in the distance, Kyosu and Vaxus, so you recognize it as a star spawn Hulk appearing. This guy is somehow still alive, just clinging to life barely. He will do 2 claws at Ringar, going all in on him. Ooh. Clacking. Oh, that was close to a 20 on my end there. Alright, so that did a whole jack and shit. And then these dudes get closer. You have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Well, I guess he'd probably be right here, yeah, because this guy's on ground level. My bad. And then the Mind Witness hovering violently. 2, 3, 4. And shooting some eye rays at this dragon. Eye ray number 1 is a Psychic Ray. Psychic Ray. Nice. Alright, and then number 2 boop, boop, is a what's that? 4 Slowing Ray. So you guys start seeing a lovely laser light show. At first you're thinking this is that beholder that ashed Ukutar, but you're not positive. It doesn't seem as what's the word? As the rays aren't as vibrant. Alright, so speed is halved for 1 minute. Can't take reactions. It can take either an action or a bonus action, but not both. Slowed. And then final ray. A Stunning Ray. Alright, not stunned. Nice. Alright. Laser Light Show, Hulk did smash, Claw Claw, and then the final reinforcement gets to about here. And Magnum. Look out, you have enemies around you, and the Death Kiss's tendrils seem to be quite long. You feel you are definitely in a threatened space.
Lovely. I'm going to go ahead and let's go ahead and attack this guy. Normally. Ah!
Uh-oh. Oh my god, that's the same one you got last time, no!
Yeah. Well, that's it for me.
God.
Were they all? That's just further to the end of the battle in the initiative order.
I'll put it. Can I put a negative initiative? -1. There we go. I'm sorry, Magnum. That is some unfortunate luck.
Yeah.
And so, alright, Kyosu, you see some enemy reinforcements and you hear more on the way. And you see those eye rays hitting that dragon just barely.
Alright, I'm gonna deal le coup de grace real quick on this thing.
Nice, nice, nice.
That being
other
just
thing I
Toll
tried
the
to
Dead
say-
on a wounded enemy.
Nat 20 on Toll of the Dead.
Well, they kind of have to dodge first.
Oh, well.
There we go, they're dead.
Boom. Necrotic out.
Just 12 a.m.
Boom. 12 a.m. You hear the lovely, chime of like a university bell, and then the star spawn man.
Hey, there it was in the song. All right. With that, I am good.
All right.
Just
Or-
in the distance, A+.
No, dude, what is with these recharge rolls? Oh, for the love.
I really hope that my recharge in my fight doesn't go like that, because that will be scary.
Yeah, every time I've had a recharge as like an enemy, like they never get it again in the fight, and then every turn they can roll for recharge, it's been recharged. However, this one doesn't want to wound allies. Raun and Lagrit, or was that Lagrit? I don't know. Dragon name generator is weird. Gets closer and is going to bop a scintillating breath because they're kind of in the perfect position to do so, to hit as many people as possible. Hit them with the radiant damage.
Get the radiance.
Alright. Nice. Dude is near death. He might not even get to do anything. This guy focusing in on... Actually, this one's going to head forward. Raun says, take that thing that's shooting lasers out. And this person is going to fly this way.
I didn't even know there was an Ulatharid here.
He was the last guy to appear on screen. Like, he just appeared last turn. And he's very wounded. He was one of the few that got knocked through the portal from the psionic disruptor on the other side, and somehow still survived. But he might not for much longer. This person goes through and then triggers an opportunity attack from the Death Kiss, because they were just going in for that melee slaps. And the opportunity attack misses, which means they complete their movement, and Dragon goes for... Actually, since it's not going to hit anything... Oh, no, it still wants to save that. It's got another alternate breath that's kind of useful in case oh shit factor. Alright, one claw. Miss. Ooh, uh-oh. That's not a hit. That's a hit. There we go. There we go. Roll in. Oof. Some crappy rolls. Alright, goes in for a double swipe and a bite, only landing one claw effectively. The Mind Witness seeming to be quite durable. Hard to hit. Alright, and Maza swaps to +2 Lance, giving the Mind Witness another poke. Ooh. That's what's up. Alright. So, breath weapon. This one is going to just focus in on 2 claws on the Death Kiss and 1 bite to the Starspawn Hulk, because it can reach to the Starspawn Hulk. It's the one it really wants to go after. But... Oof. NPC's rolling pretty crappy on attacks. Come on! And soften them up. Boom! Raun getting 1 strike off with the Divine Glaive. With extra oomph. Alright. Back to you, Rengar. You saw one of the dragons land, start charging forward, and you hear the lovely sound of claws striking Beholderkin flesh. The other 2 dragons seeming to... well, one of them meleeing the Death Kiss and the Starspawn Hulk, and the other breathing yet a 3rd wave of light.
They've been itching to fight for a while.
Oh yeah, they are just non-stop light and like magical colors bursting out of its mouth.
Question. If I were to move... Hang on, crap. If I were to move here, would I provoke an attack of opportunity?
You would not.
Cool. I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to use my new 6th level spell, since Kyosu got to show his off.
Oh hell, oh hell.
Moonbeams! So more light show.
I can't... It won't let me turn it.
Do you have a scroll wheel on a mouse or anything?
Oh, there we go. Okay. So
Yeah! That gives you the nice rotation.
And we're gonna roll!
Get him! Oh, it apparently hit you too on accident there.
You got hit, Rengar.
I got you. There we go. Oh wow, nice.
That was just like, oh my god, what the heck?
You walked up.
Well, hey, what's his face down here? Mr.
Ulatharid.
Yeah.
Finishing him off before he can even show up. You'll love to see it. And then,
And he had advantage on the save and still failed.
yep.
Was he the guy that was talking to Ukatar in the other world?
He is a psionic hub. He enhances the range and efficacy of telepathy. So not directly. He was kind of being
Okay.
a conduit.
He wasn't one of the big bosses.
No. He's still pretty tough, man. He's got a really enhanced version of the mind blasts from Mind Flayers, and that's nasty. All right, so Sunbeam comes bursting out of Rengar. Now here is the really fun kicker for Sunbeam. You can launch one of those rays as an action on each of your turns while you're concentrating on it.
Oh yeah.
It's like, you like lasers, huh?
Fire amazing.
All right, and Nathan.
Is it 10 to get up over this wall?
Yep.
Okay, so 10, 15, 20. Are these two landed or in the air? I see one is...
One is in the air and one has landed.
25. I'm trying to move it underneath this dragon close. There we go. And I'm going to attack. I'm just going to go over here. I'm going to attack this Death's Kiss
Nice.
with my melee weapon. And you said the colors did not match on the one who killed Ukatar
Correct.
for this Death's Kiss?
Correct. Yeah. So yeah, this one's not the one that killed Ukatar. The other one that was shooting the lasers, the Mind Witness, wasn't either. So it looks like they either didn't pursue or are already dead from the psionic disruptor.
And that sneak attack is just adds to damage, if I remember correctly.
Yep, just as damage.
And there's the Nathan crit.
Let's
Yes!
go.
Okay.
Keep in mind, if you use a Divine Smite, that dice damage is also...
Isn't that two paladin ability?
Mm-hmm.
So I traded a level for fighter for 2 levels in paladin because we're getting ready to end the campaign soon, and it's easier to get to play around with the paladin levels that way.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah, I'm targeting him.
Yep.
I'm waiting if I find... I'm hoping that I can have a story moment where the first time Nathan uses Divine Smite, it's on the Beholder that vaporized Ukatar.
Ooh.
So that's what I was planning on, trying to figure out if that was the one who did it.
No, unfortunately not.
Well, your sneak attack die will still get multiplied,
Yep.
as well as the smite dice.
Well, reroll. It's not really.
I mean, he was a beholder. Could I have disabled one of his eyes?
This one doesn't actually use eye rays. It uses tentacles. So yeah, you could have injured one of his tentacles, and he can only do 2 attacks now. We could go with that.
Nice.
Additionally, something that happens as you strike it. Lightning blood. A creature within 5 feet of the death kiss takes 1d10 lightning damage whenever it hits a death kiss with a melee attack that does piercing or slashing damage.
So I take how much?
You take a 2. Wow, a whole 2. Boop. There you go. All right. Meanwhile, it gets hit for a nice 28. You injure one of his blood-filled tentacles.
I'm gonna attack him again.
Oh my god, this thing is getting torn up. So you're getting shocked with a little bit of lightning every time you poke it. You can't tell if it's the pure jolting energy of this emotion-filled fight, or this thing actually has lightning blood. Something's happening though. Ooh, min damage. And D10 of lightning. Zap! Ooh.
7.
That's a little bit more.
Yes, okay.
Alright.
Hold on 1 second. I still have my second wind. I'm gonna go ahead and use it as my bonus action.
Hell yeah. Dash, dash, heal with bonus action. Some good she.
Nice. Okay, that's it for me.
Alright. Maxis. More ass kickery. You're pretty sure you saw Ringar shoot a beam of light out of his hand? Just heard something big crunch to the ground after he shot it somewhere.
A little scary. Alright. Am I at the top of the rope, or is there one more?
You're essentially at the top. That area flattens out enough. The rope
Okay.
extends a bit further because it's tied around a rock in the next square. But
Okay.
you're good to stand in that spot.
Okay, well, I'm gonna doot up here a little bit.
Yeah,
Can
yeah,
I
yeah.
see? Can I see things
Oh,
now?
yeah. You can see
All right.
all of the guys other than the mind witness under the overhang. So
Okay.
Ooh, ooh.
So if I have Hail of Thorns, can I control where that goes, or is it a little dangerous with my allies? Like-
Unfortunately, it's a little dangerous,
Okay.
especially with these things being large, because I think it hits everything within 5 feet of the creature.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was just a range. Okay, well, I won't do that. I will. Oh boy. I'm gonna try to hit the Death Kiss, I guess. Might as well.
He has a big bullseye. Like, it's just...
Yeah. Oh, I absolutely want to just shoot him in the eyeball. So, okay, let's see. Let's see if I can do it.
Good job.
What's up?
Okay, well, there's one. Okay, I got one.
Sorry. God, I had to ask
Okay.
me something. I see a hit.
I shaved a little off the top.
Shave a little off the top. Nice, nice,
Yeah.
nice. Hell yeah. It came out with over 100 health, and it is almost dead now from all of this barrage of breath weapons, Nathan stabs, and Vaxis arrows. And it's clinging on just barely. All right. And speaking of him clinging on just barely, I was wrong. These things do have one more turn. I'm impressed. I was my hopes were really low for these guys. All right. Well, let's see what he can do. Death Kiss has 2 tentacle attacks, not 3, because one of them got lopped off or, skewered in such a way it caused permanent nerve damage. But he's got 2 tentacles, so one of them's definitely trying to hit Nathan after that shenanigan.
Well, I mean, with octopi, their nervous system their brains are spread out throughout all of their limbs. So why can't that be for one of these Death's Kiss?
That's a fair point. I don't think there's too many
Oh,
Rip. All hope is gone. All right, roll on the list. What do we got?
provokes attack of opportunity from Nathan, or not.
Ooh. All right. Well, this Death Kiss. I can't end all of the aberrations turn, but this Death Kiss's turn is over, and is surprised until the end of your next turn. So this thing is doubly screwed here.
Yeah, I think isn't like every attack against it at advantage while it's surprised.
I don't think so.
I could be mistaken.
Let me double check. Surprise. If you're surprised, you can't move or take an action on the first turn of combat, but this is, different. And you can't take a reaction until that turn ends. Blah, 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 blah. The usual instance of surprise giving advantage is because the one group of enemies isn't aware of the other targets, and that's what's giving the advantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they basically just lose a turn and can't take reactions.
Yep. All right. 10 feet. 1, 2. How far out does that go? 10 feet. All right. This Starspawn Hulk is going to use Reaping Arms. Make a separate slam attack against... Oh, no. Okay. That hits everything. Never mind. It's going to do a double slam towards... We'll do Rengar, because he just shot a laser at him. He's not too fond of lasers. Dude. GM rolls this session are absolutely whack.
You were saying?
Yeah. Continuing on this trend of rolling on the critical fail table. You engage at disadvantage on your next attack roll against any target. I don't think this man's going to live long enough to do another attack roll on any target. What does the Mind Witness have? Final round to hype. I mean, he's just going to spam eye rays. I don't know why he would do anything different, so... Hit him with eye ray, get him with the eye ray, psychic ray, boop, boop, boo. Something tells me these aberrations aren't winning this fight, guys. Next up, number 2. Oh, he's getting like the same exact rays. This is really funny. Not today.
Can we see inside this hall?
Yes. So it's like a hallway that goes to the front door of the Brain Farm, and the hall is open, and you do not see any more creatures running down it. All right, and 4 slowing ray. Wow, it really is
The exact same outcome.
every one. What? That's impressive. No aversion, fear, or whatever the other ray is. All right, more laser light show goes blasting from beyond the hallway, doing minimal effects.
Iris go butter.
Magnum.
Alright, let's try again with the attacks. Okay, I am going to... I'm going to start by making a claw attack, actually. That is a hit.
Wow, big hit.
Well, hold on. I'm trying to trigger... Ah, the maneuver is broken.
Oh no.
It says you must target at most 0 tokens before rolling the attack. I'm targeting the Star Spawn Hulk.
Ah. Which one are you trying to use?
Grip attack.
Trip attack. Alright.
Oh. Hold on. I think I see what the issue is now.
Yeah.
If it'll let me access... Darn it. Hold on.
Oh, sorry. I was looking at your sheet too. I wonder if I was messing with it a little bit.
Maybe, because it was being weird. Let's see if that'll help it. Alright.
Hey, there we go. Uh-oh. Big trip.
So let me go ahead and roll the damage with the... Hold on, what type of die is my superiority die? It's a...
I think it starts out at a D6.
I think so. Let me double check that. If I can find... Okay, the feature itself does not tell me. That's helpful.
Yeah, I think it's under your... Where is it at?
D8.
D8? Alright. Yeah, I was like, I didn't know if it was a D6 or D8 to start. Yeah, D8, yeah.
So it is tripped up.
Tripped.
So that's the first claw attack. So let's start up the second claw attack, which now has advantage while it's prone.
It sure do.
Hey, it's a crit.
Oh, that's crit.
Hey, big crits, let's go.
12, and let's see. Okay then. I don't think that's going to be very useful, but okay.
That's an unfortunate low roll.
Well, anyways, my last attack is going to be with the battle axe. Well, that's a tiny double.
Whew.
Still not dead.
He is very close though.
Magic pixel.
No, not quite. He's got a little more than the magic pixel.
Okay. Well, he is still prone. So.
I have a very good way to handle this situation that doesn't even require me to use any of my slots.
Ooh, another hit. You're gonna hit him
Toll.
with another bell.
Die. Not the best roll for 3d12. The average is like 18, but there's a huge variety.
Oh yeah, that is it's from 3 to 36, so quite a range. All right.
That's me though.
So another
That's all I need to do.
Hell yeah.
Bong.
Bong. All right. Can he get it again?
I'm sorry, I can't just not think of the big bell, the Big Ben chime.
Mm-hmm.
Or you could play the Taco Bell.
Bong. Yeah, we could do that. All right. He's gonna go for a multi attack. He didn't get his breath weapon attack for the first time this entire combat, but it might not matter much. But ooh. There's no way these things are gonna survive this turn unless I get so many ones. Oh! Ooh!
Dead.
I'm very dead. So dead it put the status effect on him for some reason, but that's okay. It hasn't been doing that for the other ones. All right. Thank you. There we go. All right. This guy's going to. Oh yeah, and then the dragon with Raun on it is going to start moving this way. And then this dragon is going to go this way.
I think the witness is all that's left.
Yep.
So if we kill it, would that be witness tampering?
It is. And as we know, aberrations are not too fond of witness tampering.
If his allies are protecting him, are defending him, is that witness protection?
I think so. Claw 1, Claw 2. Oh yeah. Now the GM's getting these high attack rolls. Boom. And that will do it.
All right, we're done.
Oh my god. All right.
That's all true.
Yep. All right. GG. All right. Re next week. No. 1 sec.
Do some map cleaning.
Yes. Rick, the GM's custodian, is going to sweep up some of these tentacle and claw-filled bodies. Get rid of these invisible ones, and there we go. Whoop, there we go. All right.
Sorry, invisible ones?
Those are just ones I had from the previous time we were on this map. I didn't delete them. I like kept them invisible so they would stay on the initiative order correctly. Because I had one of them representing the enemies, and deleting it would cause that to be a little messed up. But at any rate, so the 3 dragon riders triumphantly land all their dragons further off on the bridge. They don't want to be in this hallway. Boo, 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 boo. And Raun dismounts. The other ones seem to stay on their dragons, though. And Raun looks over to Nathan and gives quite a wide smile and a nice thumbs up, and says, "It's good to see that you could still take care of yourself. How are things? This place reeks of death."
We have shut down the brain. It is good to see you as well. We've shut down this Brainfarm and lost Ukatar in the process.
Hmm.
And I basically say, mournfully, we're through a portal in another planar realm full of aberrations, and he essentially sacrificed himself to make sure we escaped.
He was the other one I was coming to see.
He fought and defended us with honor.
It seems that way, but by the looks of things, I don't think we have time to properly honor him. Am I correct in that assessment?
Did the portal get shut down in the blast?
As far as we know, we haven't gone back to take a look, but you're pretty sure if the portal didn't get shut down, you would have either more pursuers, or I don't know. You feel like you feel very confident that the portal itself is shut down.
Thankfully, no more enemies will be coming through from this location, but we need to meet up with our transport back to town and get the people there waiting there safe. Thank you for coming to our aid.
Well,
And I offer my hand in like a good handshake.
yeah, absolutely. Big handshake,
Like
kind of
the
bringing
full
firm
arm
pat.
shit.
Yeah. Raoun says, It's basically a day and a half after you and yours left. I decided to head over to that wall once more and try to seek you out. I am interested in assisting against these aberrations. However, I wanted to speak to you and Ukutar personally about the matter, and they told me, after a little bit of persuasion, they told me that you all had gone somewhere in the northwest to take care of a brain farm. I'm glad to hear your mission was successful, though. But I want to discuss with you what Freedom's Ring can do for the upcoming aberration infestation.
So, does that mean, my brain is not functioning?
Raoun?
Raon, has spoken with the leaders of the, city?
From what you could gather, it sounded like Raoun wanted to speak to you all and was eventually told, you're not sure by who, that you all went northwest. Maybe it was the leaders, but Raoun didn't specify. But the way Raoun seems to act, you're pretty sure she kept asking the front gate, and then like when they wouldn't tell her, like kind of intimidated the information out of a sergeant. So probably not spoken to the leaders, because Brown probably wouldn't wait around for a meeting with them.
That's in character.
Then, I'll say we can speak at length on the way back, and I guarantee you there will be a war council after that.
Very well. Where did you travel here? Did you travel on foot?
How far away is the meeting point?
Let me take a look at the old world map. I mean,
I know
it's pretty close by.
Decent distance. Yeah.
Yeah, it's decent enough to where it's a few hours, but it's not enough to where it's like a day or whatever. So it's like 4 miles away. So.
And it has not been enough time for like is it tomorrow morning that the portal's gonna open up to come get us?
Pretty much, yeah. I think it was like a 12-hour time limit, and you guys have burned a few hours of it, and essentially it's going to be like first thing in the morning when the portal when Matthias will come back.
We have a few hours walk from here to a just outside of a ruined town, if I remember correctly, and a couple hours after that before our transport arrives.
Very well. Would you like us to escort you that far? Or is this transport able to transport these dragons? Or should we begin flying?
I'm gonna look at Hyosu with that.
It's a match. It's like a teleportation circle, right?
Yes.
And like, do they have to stand directly on it, or are they good to just enter?
So as you cast the spell, it's a 10-foot diameter circle, inscribed, blah, 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 blah. Shimmering portal opens within the circle you drew and remains open. So I assume it's a 10-foot diameter, so it sounds like a large creature should be able to get through.
So I don't know how big the dragons are.
He's got the 10 foot by 10 foot.
Yeah.
Or well, 5. So, to which he's going to say, hey, R equal to 5 feet. They'll fit.
There we go. Thank you, Hyosu.
Well, alright then. Sounds fine to me then. We will escort you along and we can discuss at length what you believe the best plan should be for the strongest at Freedom's Ring.
See, Dimmy is not trained in strategy. Nathan probably would have looked over some strategy, but I have no idea what in character Nathan's gonna say.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, don't worry. The strategy guy is right down here.
Anyways, fast travel loading screen.
Ba-da-ba-da, whoosh. So, the journey back to the meeting point is fairly uneventful. Wind picks up a little bit, and you're pretty sure you see a couple snowflakes. Or maybe it was ash. You can't quite tell. And
We'll keep a lookout for the group of the.
the group of the 96 survivors.
Yeah.
small mob of
Yeah.
I just remembered that the baker that made the bread that Ukutai loved is still alive.
Yeah, he is.
He saved him so Ukutar could have his bread.
Ukutar will get bread in the afterlife.
Yeah.
Maybe. All right.
Hopefully Carlos is back with us next week or next session.
All right. Let me see here. So I guess when you guys get back to the meeting point, Sadako and the survivors are kind of anxious and nervous as to what's going to happen next. They're all a little jarred. Some of them have been in the Brainfarm simulation far longer than others, and those are kind of feeling like they're in a state of dreams. They don't feel like anything they're seeing or doing is real. The ones who are a little more recent and have memories of perhaps even this town are trying to cope with the fact that the town seems to be pretty leveled at this point. And the ones who maybe have just been fresh in there seem to be doing what they can to help with any injured and setting up pretty much a very large bonfire style camp with the remains of the buildings.
I'll start to try to get everybody to together to explain what's going to go on. What's going on, and it's going to start. And it's going to start with welcome to the field trip.
Nice.
Pretty much telling them that this is going to be this is going to be a stay for the night. Find somewhere to that you'll be able to rest for now, and in the morning we will be using a portal to a much larger and more and safer location. From there we will see about directing people to their itineraries.
They seem to understand that well enough, and the ones that don't either don't ask questions or get further explanations from the more sane cerebral cattle, I think is what we called them.
Yeah, cerebral cattle.
Sadako seems pretty glad to be out as well, and is kind of a bit blown away at everything that's been going on, and certainly wanting to help in any way she can. Raun, once Kyosu's kind of given the whole like, hey, the general plan, Raun is going to rouse people once more, mostly with a slight roar from her draconic friend, and say, now before we all lay ourselves to rest, we need to honor one powerful hero that did not quite make it, from what I hear. This goes out to Ukutar, and boy, I do not remember his last name. He didn't have it on here.
I don't think he ever told any of us his last name.
He said it in like when he was doing his hexes, and then he said it I think twice. Let me see if it's on his little bio thing on here. It doesn't seem so. Let me check my DM just to see if he messaged it to me at some point. Ukutar. Yep. Yeah, I think he only ever verbally said it like once or twice. Maybe not even then. But Round says, Ukutar, a half-orc like no other. And then Round kind of stumbles a little bit on what to say and kind of looks to Nathan, since Nathan knew Ukutar a lot more, and Round kind of invites Nathan to share a few words about Ukutar.
To be perfectly honest, when I first met Ukutar, we did not get along. Our natures were a bit opposite from each other, but the powerful warrior and magic user that he is, he very quickly proved to be strong and reliable in battle, and it inspired trust and from the rest of his allies. And I acknowledge like the other people in the party.
While
in the
Nathan
pro-
is sorry, let's say while Nathan is talking, it looks like Rowan and Rowan's two warrior friends are essentially passing out little containers of beer of some sort, little shot glass, some sort of thing. They don't have enough for all 90 cerebral cattle, but they do have enough for the party themselves, Rowan and a few of the others. And after each like string of what you're saying, Rowan seems to just be raising the glass a little higher.
In the process, shutting down the Brainfarm and freeing, what was it, how many people?
96, I think, is the final number.
And helping to free the 96 people here and shutting it down for good so that no other Illithid can take over and do such horrible, so unspeakable things in this location. Demi is struggling with this.
Sorry to put you on the spot.
Nah, you're all good. He endured, what was it, 3 disintegration rays?
It was just 2, but he got hit with a lot of other psychic damage and rays and like other things that brought him down.
Soaking up ray after ray, including 2 disintegration rays. The last one finally taking his life. As he was doing so, he pushed me into a portal, and I believe it was. I think it's banish is the spell he used, but I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna like plane shifted or something like that.
Yeah.
Magnum out of danger, leaving only himself and a bomb able to shut down and destroy psychic resonant and psychic resonant creatures. Thus, creating an opportunity to deal a huge blow against the armies that threaten this place. And I'll raise my glass up real high. To Ukutar!
Yeah, to Ukutar. And, you know, they all down their container of alcohol. And Raun looks to the rest of the party and asks if any of them want to share any words about Ukutar. So Katoa.
I'm not a man who typically says things of this nature, but even with the rough sine wave that I had with him in the beginning, I can still always rely on the numbers that he put out. No, and I know that through his sacrifice, we have dealt an extreme negative blow to to the enemy. I'm sure that he would be happy to know that.
Rao nods and does another to Ukutar, with another, shot poured for folks, just because, it's magic.
It's mostly water. It's water at this point.
Like, I didn't bring this much booze, man. I'm sorry. After that one, Round asks the same question and towards the party if anyone else has anything to say. If not, it's fine. But
Flumpo's had 2 beers and he wants to talk.
Flumpo, give me the microphone. Give me the microphone.
Yeah. So Flumpo, he's really sad, and I guess he's speaking out loud. I don't know. He can kind of make some noises, but he wants to tell everyone that Ukutar was his friend, and even though he was kind of mean sometimes, he was really nice to Flumpo, and it made Flumpo really happy. And he will always remember their bakery bread that they shared together. And then he kind of just devolves into blubbering crying as he grips his little cup. And Vaxus kind of pats him on the head and says, yeah, we would have been dead without him. And I hate that I've lost another one. And that I let him down, but I feel like he'd have kicked my ass if he could have heard me say that, so... To Ukutar.
To Ukutar. And then another.
Ukutar.
Don't worry, we were taking small sips each time.
Flumpo's not. Flumpo just tossed him back.
That's fair. Flumpo's a blubbering mess.
Magnum will go forward. I honestly haven't known Ukutar as long as the rest of my companions. And at times, I wasn't sure how trustworthy he was. But in the end, he used his very last action to make sure I got to safety, showing he was a true friend and companion. And I will always be thankful for him. To Ukutar. Toast.
Cling to Ukutar. Raun gives a nod. Says, any others?
I'll say that Ukutar didn't really like to speak much, except to basically tell us all off. But honestly, that was his charm. So I'm not gonna really say I'm gonna miss him. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna miss all the bad mouthing and smack talk.
Raun does a fun gesture, a smile, and gives a nod, understanding the loss of such banter can be pretty difficult. And one final to Ukutar, finishing up the beverage and giving you all a long rest. Hey, everybody, long rest. Yeah, right.
I will say that once everyone has, I know there's going to be like watch rotations and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And on Nathan's watch rotation, he takes a pocket knife and some wood and carves up a little wooden thing that's essentially a faceless female elf. And you can't tell. All you can tell is it's a female, and it's like got long hair and ears and such.
Mm.
And on the bottom of it, a crescent moon with vines and stuff gets singed or like impressed upon the bottom without his knowledge.
Okay.
It's one of the symbol of one of the most common elven deities.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's going to be my religious symbol. That's going to be like in my pocket or whatever. It's supposed to be a a carving of his mom that he never met.
Nice. Alright, during rest, anyone who is taking a watch feels a strange oppressive presence and as if eyes are watching them. A similar feeling that some of you received while you were walking up through Freedom's Rings hills. No, we don't. No initiative. Just some unsettling. Well, unsettling sensations, as if eyes were on you. A million eyes, huh?
Perception check.
Sure. Over the sound of Trunk Flumpo snoring.
Because we've felt this before, and I believe I succeeded my last perception check on it. Can I do it with advantage?
Yeah, that sounds good.
I forgot if I succeeded my last one, but I did get a 23.
Ooh.
I got a 24.
I'm too focused on my carving.
Alright. There we go. Okay. Oh, wow. Alright. So, wow, okay. Magnum, Kyosu, and Vaxus all got above 20. 20 and up. During y'all's rests, as you feel yourselves being watched, Vaxus, you get the lovely bright idea to use the gem of sight or whatever it's called, or gem of seeing that you have, and peering through it, as you got that creeping feeling of being observed, you do spy with your little eye a large eye spying on you.
Oh, like the morning we all woke up and saw the thing, or found things on us.
Oh wait, whose was it?
Yes. So, Vaxus, you definitely noticed that, and Kyosu and Magnum, although you can't particularly see it, you do sense it, and you figure out where it seems to be hovering. And let me double check one thing. Another fun side effect, throughout the night, Nathan, you in particular, have very vivid dreams of basically reliving the moment in the aberration portal. The surroundings are different, the creatures are different, but the events still seem to be the same. Ukutar giving... What's up?
Is it in the dream? Is it every creature is different, or is it the same beholder every time that sends that last death blow?
So the horde of aberrations seem to be different, but the eye ray that ends up hitting Ukutar is the same, and it is that beholder, Synthram, the name burning into your mind. The other thing that, as the nightmares seem to continue, you in the dream, Ukutar, you can hear in his voice, basically like this is essentially saying things along the lines of like, it's like, why didn't you all leave sooner, and like kind of like throwing this like guilt shade over you, and as the dreams get a little more hectic and rapid paced of just reliving this moment over and over, towards the end you see Ukutar's form, and his form seems to start warping a little bit, and it almost as if you see on one of his arms a bunch of eyes all start to open up on his skin, and then that's when you wake up.
Is there something I can check to tell if that was... Nathan might or might not know this, if that was influenced by something, especially with that last bit at the end there, because that's hella sus, especially knowing who his patron is.
Yeah. You can make like an insight check into your dream, and you can talk to your companions in the morning, and they might be able to maybe help you out in understanding what your dream was all about.
I'm too traumatized.
Yeah, Nathan's a little unsure about all that.
Yeah, Nathan bolts up like probably right about when the sun starts to right before the sun rises, and just like absolute panic, adrenaline, sweating, things like that.
Yeah.
Probably startling whoever's on guard.
For sure, for sure. All right. Did everybody get their long rest in? Kyoshi
Oh yeah,
and,
I
okay,
feel
yeah, awesome.
great.
Hell yeah! And we recovered a bunch of hit dice. You love to see it. All right. So the dawn shows up, and you actually, Kyosu. Let me double check something. Sorry, I keep checking spell descriptions. You receive a message via the sending spell, Kyosu. It is from Matthias that says, "The portal will open in 1 minute precisely. Be ready."
60 seconds until portal open. Pretty much make that announcement.
Like,
Get
now
your
that I think-
things.
now that I think about it, will it even be open long enough for everyone?
Possibly not.
In between the time of waking up and before we get the message, Nathan would have talked to Vaxis about just like as talking to a friend about the dream that he had and how horrifying it was.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you about the weird eyeball monster I saw.
Yeah.
I'm busy trying to do a very quick maths on how long we can keep it up, but I'm pretty sure that I can just tell them, hey, can you just like put it down again on the other side?
Yeah. In fact, I think that's kind of how it has to work. I think he has to port there and then open up the portal from y'all side. So actually, it's not as crazy of a time crunch because when you appear there, you just appear within 5 feet of the sigil. Another portal doesn't technically open on it. You just appear there. You're porting to there. So he does say that though, 60 second or 1 minute he'll be there to open the portal. And says he could probably make another one if need be, and then curious
Yeah,
as
we
to
have
why.
we have approximately 100 people.
Uh,
God.
I will be right back. I need to go grab a medicine.
Sure thing.
And casually throw in the and 3 dragons.
And 3 dragons. Whew. Okay. Matthias does use another sending because that response is very bizarre to him. He says, 3... What now? Alright, actually, I might be there sooner. Hold up. And about 30
A covariant vector joined us.
So, in about 30 seconds instead of the full minute, the sigil seems to glow and Matthias appears. Raon and friends all pretty much ready to go. They're hanging out on their dragons. And Matthias says, "Well, holy shit, you weren't lying."
That's the thing. The numbers never lie.
So, what's the mage's name again?
Matthias.
Matthias.
Matthias, meet Rain.
Raon?
Meet Raon, the leader of Freedom's Reign.
Although he is excited to meet Raon, the giddy field researcher in him is doing cartwheels at seeing not one, but not two, but 3 dragons of different breeds, all in young adult or older ages. And he does look to Raon when you say the leader of Freedom's Ring, and it says, Wow, when we sent y'all up here, I didn't realize you were miracle workers. How in the hell you go up here?
It gets better. This isn't even a fraction of the good news to tell you.
Oh God, what is it now? Or should we wait to tell all of the council?
Hey,
Probably wait for
we'll
a
turn it in
debrief.
on the deadline.
All right. Oh my God, these three are beautiful. Like he is just like enamored with looking at these sapphire crystal and moon dragon or moonstone dragons. He's just never seen them up close, and he talks about it a little bit. He says, oh cool, it gives me little whispers whenever folks change their prepared spells. So that's really cool. Sorry.
I'm over here. I'm reading things and trying to figure out. I don't think I've done this before, so.
Yeah, you're fine. I just thought I didn't realize it sent little messages to me about that. That's cool. But no, he says the last I had heard, all of the known dragon lairs seem to be abandoned. It's hard to tell if such majestic creatures fell prey to these aberration invaders, or perhaps they knew something we didn't and decided to leave. This is the first I've heard or seen of dragons in this area. And he suddenly like focuses his gaze on Raun and asks, are these all of the dragons you have? Raun says, these dragons came from overseas. Long before these otherworldly intruders showed up, my clan and those associated with it had long lines or long-standing connections with different dragon breeders from overseas. To answer your question, we do have more. And he goes like, how much more? Is there a number?
If portal open while he's having that conversation, I'm just gonna start directing the survivors through it so the portal doesn't close.
I like that idea visually. But no, he does very much like he's like trying to get like a number, and Raun says, I'll discuss further with you after I've consulted with Nathan about this. Seeming to definitely 100% trust Nathan, but Raun doesn't know who this weird mage is eyeing up her dragons. Like, but she does answer with, we do have more, but unknown on how much more. Matthias is like, all right, okay, whatever. All right, let's get you guys through there.
We've got a line to pick.
No good player at Rowan saying that she wanted to wait until he gets it down and talk with me.
Mhm.
Nathan's gonna be no good player would reveal their hand in the first round.
Matthias shrugs. Makes sense to me. But he does like eye up the dragon some more, just like fascinated, and finally eventually like gets back to his senses and pops another teleportation circle to get y'all and the rest of the refugees. He may have to pop like two, maybe even a third one, but he uses a lot of spell slots to get y'all back home, or well, back to Nosbury anyway. Nosbury ain't quite home. Alright. Raun and her small warband seem to mostly be sticking close to Nathan, and they seem to be walking alongside their dragon mounts and kind of guiding them along. Actually, they aren't even really guiding them. They seem to be following them just fine enough. As you guys get through the lovely portal back at the crowded little area at the little portal house, which is adjacent to the docks, the two guards who are there at the portal house kind of look in awe as a 3-digit amount of people eventually all get through the portal. It's like a game of lemons.
And then 2 dragons. Or 3 dragons.
And 3 dragons. Matthias did make sure to tell the people that don't freak out. That's pretty much what he said, and then left. And it's very much kind of a comical. They're kind of slack jawed as more and more people come in. And then once everyone's through, Matthias talks to Nathan in the party and is like, well, this is phenomenal. Well, I guess we wanted to talk about this later. Do you want me to go ahead and fetch the council for an emergency summons?
Class is going to be in session.
Very well. Do you want me to try to get it as soon as possible, and I can just meet y'all there, or do you want it like later tonight? What time do you want this meeting?
As soon as possible.
All right.
I was gonna say, if we just got back in town from being out in the wilderness for a while, we should probably take a minute to catch our breaths. But that's fair.
I don't
away.
think that they're going to instantaneously be in there, but we can't. But give us an hour. An hour perhaps? 2?
Like probably like elephant guts and aberrations and dirt and bleeding.
Yeah. A couple hours to get freshened up.
You got 8 hours of sleep. But that is correct. I do need to make sure that I look nice and proper. My robe got dirtied.
Sounds like
we probably also need to make sure all these people have some place to go and know what's going on.
What did you think I was going to take that time to do?
Ooh.
I've got a busy schedule.
Nice.
And that meeting is going to be one part of it.
He's selling people. That's funny.
I'm guessing there are refugee camps and things like that.
Yeah.
I'm very well aware. I'm very well aware.
Nice. All right, so it sounds like we'll take 3 or 4 hours to freshen up, get these people situated, and then head to the meeting place, or the council room.
I've got people technically in my debt. I'm definitely gonna help. I'm gonna definitely help them out. Get them somewhere.
Hell yeah, get them somewhere, get them nice and set up, and Sadako can help with that, because Sadako seems to be reconnecting with the world much quicker pace than you might expect. But I mean, it's that mathematician bloodline, you know. It's they get into the real logic of things. It's like, that did kind of make sense. Every time we went to the forest too long, we suddenly fell asleep. That was a little weird. that didn't make much sense.
Man, I felt like we were in a video game.
In the time between the official meeting debrief, I'm gonna talk to Rowan and be like, okay, is there anything you want to tell me before we're in a room full of a bunch of other people?
Certainly. Just know that my troops and myself will listen to you and you alone. It
doesn't make that sound, by the way.
I will not be taking orders from some she's gonna say something along the lines of haughty-taughty bureaucrat. Yeah, it's like some fancy person. Yeah. So Rowan explains that their unit is essentially going to be under Nathan's command, as far as they're gonna do what you say, not what other people tell them, which could be an issue depending on where we have Round positioned. But we can get to that later. Next session is gonna be a huge prep for the invasion, and I'm excited for it. But for tonight though, Round does say, or for today, Round says that's the primary thing. The secondary thing, I was able to muster quite the group of interested fighters to join us. We came here early as we had expedited transportation, but the warband that I roused shouldn't be too far behind us. They should be arriving, if all went well, the next day.
Just quietly going to tell. Wait a minute. Actually, Nathan. Actually, is this between just Nathan?
Yeah, I pulled him aside.
Got it.
him
Never
aside.
mind. No commentary.
Hearing Rowan say that, I'm going to is there like a town guard or something, like a guard near me?
Yeah, close enough. Mm.
Okay, I'm gonna point to him and be like, my name is Nathan Shields. I am currently working with the Resistance. I need you to. In what direction are they coming from? East, north, west?
They will be arriving from the southwest since they had to go by, or no, they would be arriving just from west. Since yeah.
Please be aware, there are going to be some troops from Freedom's Ring showing up. Treat them with respect and let them in from the west gate. And if there's like a symbol from being part of the Resistance or something, I'll show them that and my family ring.
Hell yeah. All right.
Okay, so there's not they get stopped at the gates and are stuck outside.
Oh yeah, they're stuck outside and they're getting pissed off and worse, like if the like a weird miscommunication. That's a good idea. Yeah, that's 100% valid. But yeah, Rowan says they should be arriving tomorrow. I don't know when this invasion is going to happen precisely, but they are all willing to lay down their lives to put an end to these otherworldly monstrosities.
It will be an absolute honor to fight alongside you and your men, or your fellow fighters.
Rowan gives a nod. And the other thing, if any of my fighters reports being treated poorly by these I guess Nosburians, I'm going to see to it that they pay a hefty price. Just a warning.
Hopefully with and I chuckle at this a little bit because Nathan is a noble. Hopefully with the shield's name drop, they will be treated with respect, as long as they also, within reason, treat others with respect. It's a mutual thing.
Two-way street.
So that's kind of what Nathan says. And it's a rueful chuckle, as in like, yes, I have this ability. I don't. It's not me.
Cool. All right. Let me see here. I'm trying to think if there's anything else Rowan would want to mention.
Also, it's about 9:15.
Yep. I was gonna say we're probably gonna stop right here because I was gonna say we don't want to do the big council meeting and then have to be like, does everyone remember what was said last time? So we could stop there. I am gonna end on one other note. Nathan, guess what's ready for you?
I get to go get my fancy sword. It's from Miss, not Skris. Miss, what's his name?
Boy,
it's been so long.
Yeah,
I think it's in our chats recently.
I think it's in here too.
The Sangorian Wave Blade is what it is.
Yeah. The Sahajin Wave Blade.
Yeah, I feel like his name. I don't want to say Mithrax because I know that's not it, but I feel like his name started with an M.
Matesh.
Matesh, yes.
I pulled up the previous scene in the underwater area to pull him out. So yeah, Matesh does gift you the Sahajin Wave Cutter Blade. He says it might take some getting used to, as I'm sure you're not used to this sort of weaponry. However, it is quite effective.
When I see him, I give him a hug, or we're bros.
Yeah, bros.
I give him a hug, and I thank him for the honor of letting me use his cultist weapon, and that it will be used to slaughter many an aberration.
Hell yeah. All right. I'm going to have to make sure the item's designed properly. I'll put that in your inventory by next session. I'm gonna put a little to-do note for me. But it's gonna be an upgrade for you, and it's gonna come with a cool charged ability. All right. Any other questions before we kind of convene? So the party's just doing some light stuff around Nosbury before heading to the council. I will message a couple of you some pertinent info coming up. Probably more stuff that Round's going to tell you, Nathan. Any other weird things you guys experienced during your dreams, or for you, Zach, if you get any new intel from your lovely info network, and
some things I may want to do. Who knows?
Yes. Got a couple hours to kill, freshen up and do that back at Nosbury. Hell yeah, we'll have to convene here. Thank you all so much. We got the hell out of there and got a long rest.
Yeah, it's kind of a shame that Magnum doesn't actually sleep and therefore doesn't dream.
That is true, unfortunately.
Oh well. Anyways, good night, everyone.
Good night. I'll see you all next time in October. Woo!
Yeah.
Key season.
All right.
See you.
Good night, everybody.
See you, Travis. Are you? I'm getting pretty hype.
I'm super excited. I know Nathan has done a lot, but at some point, either before or after it, Nathan, is there like records in Nosbury?
Yes.
About like this, like census records and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because if so, Nathan is going to look up essentially his mother's first name and probably about elves with that name who moved away. How old is Nathan? I don't think I ever decided on that.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna see if I can get my webcam out to see this. Do you see him? Hold on. I'm trying to see if I can.
Is it a spider?
No, there's a little mouse. Hold on, let me see if I can.
I see him. I saw him.
We have a little mouse problem, and he has recently, last night is when we first spotted him, but he's getting a little confident here.
So there's a humane trap you can make with a bucket, and a piece of plastic and some oil, where basically you put oil on the bottom and you put oil on the piece of plastic going inside, and they slip down and they can't climb back out. And the oil's shallow enough that they don't suffocate, and that way they don't get caught in like sticky traps or anything like that.
Nice. The humane trap we were messing around with is a paper towel tube and some cheese on one end. You put it at the edge of the surface, and so he has to go in to get it. And as he goes in, the weight tips the paper towel roll into a bucket that he'll get stuck in. He didn't fall for it before because we used a toilet paper roll instead of a paper towel roll, so he was able to like get at the edge of it, and he used his little paws. He just goes whoop, grabs the cheese, and then just runs away, looks directly at me, and is like
Eye contact made.
It's good to see he's back though. I'm gonna try to capture him. Either that or Keela's gonna eventually grab him. Feel like Keela might be able to get him. But sorry, I saw he just popped up. I saw him. He climbs my monitor cable, the little bastard. He's cute, but man, he can leave my house, please.
Yeah, so the as adorable as they are, it's the issue of like fecal matter, chewing cables, things like that.
We when we were getting our Halloween stuff out, we did notice there was some mouse droppings, and we have heard them in the ceiling, and since it's getting colder, it's causing them to come out more, or like be in the house more. So if they ever were going outside, it's too cold for them now. Well, not entirely, but you know, there's a nice warm house. They're gonna go to that.
Yeah, you'd instinctively seek.
Yeah, but anywho, I'm real hype. I'm gonna send this episode to Carlos because he wanted to know.